The Bitcoin fork?
Oh, you guys read about it?
Saw it, bro.
Oh, I just watched, the first half of the Bitcoin documentary on Netflix last night.
How is it?
Wait,
It's great.
which one did you watch?
Banking on Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
Wait, have someone just come out or something?
No, it's been on there for a few months at least.
Yeah, I went like in the video, they talk about, oh, Bitcoin's busting out, it's at 1,000.
We're like sitting in the future, like 7,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Um,
Went up 1,000, now it's at like 7,000.
I really liked.
Yeah, it dropped a lot.
I really liked it because it reignited in me like the real mission or like purpose or ethics behind cryptocurrency and just like, I mean, anarchism would be like kind of a strong word to use, but they talk about that. But yeah, just the concept of like not having intermediaries or like other people control your money and
Even
your
where just
life basically through the economy.
And even where just like you wanted to send money to your family and not have, some banking institution take 10% of it.
Western Union.
The ledger shit's lit, I just got mine the other day.
I was actually.
Oh my god, it came in, dude, you guys gotta get the ledger. Like, you can get it for low too on Amazon. Like, there's ways to manipulate the Amazon system, which I was looking at for cryptocurrency. Amazon has this thing where if you use cryptocurrency, it's like 15%. I forgot, the guy explains it in one of these videos, but I have to do a little research on it.
Oh, really?
You get anything.
You get a percentage off?
15% off anything.
That's weird.
Anything.
You use cryptocurrency,
If
right?
you use cryptocurrency, but it's like real backdoor.
Yeah, I've seen the website. There's like a spin-off website of Amazon that you go onto that's just for not Bitcoin, but like all cryptocurrency, I think.
DevCon? Is that like a...
Yes.
DevCon, that's like the thing where they all go and talk about cryptocurrency. Right?
Yeah, because I'm looking
Honestly, no, they don't even talk about cryptocurrency. DevCon
Cybersecurity.
is, no, you're talking about DEFCON.
Oh, that's
This is
it.
DevCon, which is
DevCon.
the Ethereum conference that just happened in Cancun. They live streamed the whole thing.
I
was
didn't
watching
watch it. I just like saw that crypto had like a rap video of him talking
Yeah.
about it. He's like, I'm super excited.
Yeah, he was at the pool, right?
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
showing-
fuck him, man.
he's showing all these like,
He's
you know,
like, yeah,
technical-
man, crypto's shit, man,
No,
He deserves it though.
He
He's
deserves it,
not-
100%. I've seen it from the jump, man.
But what he was talking about how like there's a new system of like the way we're gonna trade within people where it's like we don't have to just like say we need a bike, right? Like a bicycle. You don't have to just buy a bike anymore. You can just rent a bike from somebody. Use
Or if you buy one, you can rent
it.
it out when you're not using it.
Exactly, and then after that, you just give it back to the person, so it's not like taking up space in your house and you're not using it, stuff like that. So like,
Or even your car. When we
Yeah,
have, when we
rent
have
that
self-driving
car.
cars, I come into class and then my car goes and Ubers for me, makes me money, and then comes back. Like,
Yeah, there's actually a company that I was looking into. I forget the name of it, but it's like, antique cars. Like, okay, so not just antique cars, but like diamonds and like really antique stuff that like for millionaires that usually only millionaires have. There's this company that's using cryptocurrency, so they're gonna take like maybe 4 people that want to invest in like a 1980 Corvette, but none of them can really outright buy a 1980 Corvette. So they're gonna get like 4 people together and buy that Corvette as like those 4 group of people.
pool, yeah.
And they get like each a share of it. And then like whenever they sell it or however long they hold on to it, then once they sell it, then they'll get like each their own cut.
And it could all be in the smart contract
Yeah, exactly.
to where they all have partial ownership.
Yeah, I forget, I signed up for like some emails about it.
That'd be like 4 good people.
10, that's what it's called, TEND, 10.
What does that mean though? That'd have to be like 4 good people, right?
Well, but that's what's brilliant about blockchain and Ethereum and stuff is that once you put it in a smart contract, it's like a legal contract to where you can't change it and it's going to execute no matter what. So I don't know how the smart contract would verify this, but they could have it in the smart contract to where, like, for example, if one of them stole the car and just took it, then all of that person's ether that was locked in the smart contract would be taken away and given to the 3 other people or something.
That's it, they put it in the contract.
Yeah.
But you
that's-
have to put it in the contract to be able to even get the call.
Yeah, see, I still have a lot of research to do myself. That's one of my questions is that, you know, there's gonna be these smart contracts, well, there is, and it's unchangeable once you put it on like the Ethereum blockchain. But then how do they actually verify stuff in the physical world? Like, I think that's the oracles, I think that has to do with oracles or something. I need to research it more. But it's like, in that example, just using that example, it's like, okay, so one of the 4 people steals the car. How do they verify that? Like,
Yeah, 'cause,
what, put a GPS in the car? Well, the person could manipulate the GPS. What, do they have the other 3 people vote? I mean, the 3 people could get together and decide a lot.
Police can't do anything about it because it's not.
Yeah, so it's like, how is the smart contract or the blockchain gonna know what actually happens in the physical world? That's the question that I still have. But I mean, it doesn't diminish my confidence because,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be like worked out,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
like with government and like, you know, transitioning into government, making sure they're okay with everything. It's like, there's a lot of things.
They're
going
not
on.
okay. They're never gonna be okay. Like, them dudes are never gonna be okay. Like, I was reading the China letter. It was in Chinese, but they have their translation. And these guys, don't buy, there would be no cryptocurrency trading in China. Like, they were just like saying ignorant just stuff on a actual document.
on an official
On an
release.
official document. And it's like today, actually, I was looking into that, and they actually are doing like undercover trading in China. So it's
Oh,
like,
for sure.
it's a, backdoor.
Because China was one of the biggest players till they did that, so it's
Yeah,
not just
they-
gonna stop abruptly.
What's it called?
You know the hardest song about Bitcoin? Like,
Oh, man,
You should.
that's what I'm saying.
You get all kinds of
I-
views.
And I have the lyrics.
one of the first songs about
Because people like search up
cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin and they just see like, what the fuck is a music video?
How about all of us?
It's actually,
All of us in your band, we collab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should try to like explain Bitcoin a little bit in there too.
So you make music?
you really could.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty advanced.
Did you say you make music too?
I know a lot of people that make music,
I'm
so
pretty,
like
I'm pretty
if I had to, I can
confident.
contact you.
I'm pretty confident in my stuff.
All right.
I was reading
Well,
about.
I'll give you my CD then. I should make copies for whoever wants it.
Throw them out to the crowd.
What's it
I,
called?
I only have one copy, but
I was reading about
Jason,
Ethereum and how like they're gonna
I'll
hit
make some more copies.
how Ethereum's gonna hit another fork in the road too with shards. Did
Yeah.
you hear about that?
There's all kinds of future really. What is happening to the clock?
Oh, they're digitally setting it, they're messing. You know you
We're too
can't,
woke.
that's not a clock
Too
that you
woke.
can change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the actual campus controls all the
It's a
cars.
smart clock.
We're too woke.
So, you know how the
You're
time
tripping right
changed?
now, bro.
They're probably fixing it just now.
Yeah, the
Since the
change.
time just changed.
Did I not even notice that the hour hand was?
No, and
Wrong.
you kept checking the clock and I was looking at
I
you
did,
like,
yeah. But I was only looking at the minute hand.
I was like.
What if we're just in a time box right now and time is going that fast out there?
Because we were just talking about spirits and shit, like poltergeist, and then I look at the clock and I'm like,
Bro,
oh
I
shit.
Yes.
What does it say up there? It's 7? It's,
Yeah, they're changing.
that'd be wild.